All right, here we are live. I am Kurt Van Onen, your host of the Mañana morning check-in. And I got a little busy today, actually. I was working on the camper van. And then next thing you know, I'm like, oh, crud, I still got to do the morning check-in. So I'm just having a blast. Over the weekend, I started working on the camper van and building out the sofa sleeper. So the sofa sleeper, the idea is it's got slats on top that kind of go in and out like this, right? And so when it's a sofa, it's like this, and then it slides apart and it is a bed. And then of course, you have different mattresses and stuff that you put on it when it's extended. And so super stoked, got it built. It's solid as a rock. And I've even got a couple of seat belts that I'm adding to it and attaching to the chassis. So it'll have, DOT legal seating for 5 people, which will be really nice. There's only 4 of us, here living at the house. So I guess it's 4 and whoever we kidnap, right? And there's still room for a dog bed to bring one of our furry friends with us. And, it's so much fun. It's working out better than I thought it would. So now I'm just kind of waiting for the other shoe to drop, right? Waiting to see what else is going to, what could go wrong. But we ordered the solar and I tested the solar in a driveway and it works. I have a 12-volt fan coming today that's going to go in the roof as a vent fan. And once that fan gets here, I'll take the solar panels and the fan up on the roof and just kind of figure out what's going to be the best, way to mount those. And of course, I bought all the mounting stuff ahead of time. So whatever decisions we make as far as the actual configuration or layout goes on the roof, we'll get that dialed in. And then, man, once that's done, I can run the electrical, put the interior pieces back over the electrical, and then just finish building it out. I've got a cabinet to build, a countertop to put in, a water tank to add with a water pump. And that's really it, because the solar and the batteries are going to run through an inverter, which is going to power the microwave and refrigerator that we already have. So this is going really well. I mean, it's going better than I thought it would go. How about that? So business wise, let's talk about things. You got 5 days till Christmas. It's Monday. So this is your week, right? I've been talking about this for weeks already. So I don't want to beat it to death today. If you have prospects on the line, if you're in sales, don't not make the call. Don't not send the email. Don't assume that the answer is going to be no. Keep looking for that yes. A lot of your clients, a lot of customers, if you're really in sales, a lot of them might have a budget that they need to spend before end of year. And so, they might just be looking for you to reach out. You might not have been top of mind. And, that reach out that you do could put you top of mind and get you the sale that you require. For me with the Power Sport Academy, we just did a new launch on the website. We revamped a couple of offerings. It's a time to evaluate. It's a time to, like all good leaders do, you run with something, you can't stand around and not make a decision. So you run with something and then you evaluate it, you look at the data, and then you tweak the direction a little bit. And with the Power Sports Academy, we tweak the direction a little bit. We're doing a little bit more with the consulting side and a little less on the coaching side. And, for those of you that are speakers, authors, coaches, you understand exactly what I'm talking about. But for people that are on the buying side of that, they might not really understand what I mean by that. And so basically, originally I was going in with like, hey, I've got this great curriculum and one-on-one coaching for your staff. And that to me is a straightforward, easy sale. But it's not an easy purchase for some. Some really just want to have, a short 90-minute consult and go, okay, this is what state my dealer is in. This is what state my store is in. This is, these are some of the problems we're having with customers. These are some of the problems we're having with manufacturers. These are some of the problems we're having with parts supply. These are some of the problems I'm having with training my technicians or getting my service advisor to do his job. And I'm here to listen, and I'm here to, brainstorm with folks and consult with them and coach them through that initial consult. We're calling that a service sales strategy session. And I'm here to help with that. And then based on those results, then we can take a look at, okay, do you need the online curriculum? Do you need, the coaching that we already have in a course that's online and available for your people? Do you need one-on-one coaching for your service writer? Do you need me to have a few sessions with the shop foreman, do you need me to come and visit your facility? And kind of do like a 1 or a 2 day needs assessment and kind of really just hang out and really, be part of the team for a few days. All of that stuff is on the table now, and it wasn't before. So we are cautiously optimistic that we're getting closer and closer to what the dealer really, really perceives their needs to be. And then, of course, how to best serve them in the marketplace. And so if that's you, if you're a dealer, yeah, I'm here for you. But I mean, if it's you and like you're listening to this from the entrepreneur mindset and you're watching Mañana no Mas, not necessarily Power Sport Academy, what can you take away from that? Well, take away from that the idea that it's never really done. You're always in a position of evaluating and tweaking, and always chasing growth and stability. And sometimes growth doesn't lead to stability, and stability doesn't always lead to growth. And so being able to understand those and to be able to maneuver through some decision making is a big, big deal. And I'm here to help with that too. If you're watching Mañana no Mas and you're like, wow, I like what Kurt says when he's talking about the Power Sport Academy. I wish he could help me with my business. That's what I do. I'm here to help. So have a great day. I'm going to go back to working on the camper van.